If we look at the deterministic models that RPA was, and now it's more, I feel it's more opportunistic. Like AI, it looks for those opportunities, it looks for those use cases and tries to build a story and a narrative before it comes out. It almost has this not human level thinking, not as much, but somewhere between that, where it's able to kind of differentiate between elements and put a story together. Deterministic, I don't think it can ever do that. It's a very process automation centric.
Right.
RPA, you have like a few agents that are out there. You have a few inputs that go into that. It knows how to move from A to B to C and comes out with a certain output. Most often than not, it's the same output. Rightly so, because we're also looking for the same outputs for us as a defining factor. But AI, it could take different paths. I think AI is only as good as, where it gets the information from and, how trusted the sources themselves are and maybe the underlying algorithm itself. I think those are key components, like what's the basic anatomy for AI? Like, if you pick out the key critical pieces within that and see like how exactly they've been built and like what kind of critical thought and thought leadership went into that before you get to that part of processing and output, I think that itself defines AI. And, it depends from use case to use case. It depends from platform to platform. I've seen like ChatGPT, given how repeated that's become, it has its own drawbacks, right? So,
Yeah.
for example, the biases, like if you look at the spectrum, it does have a lot of biases, and the whole, the AI lying its way through a certain outcome, it's absolutely possible. And we've seen that time and again. But as soon as you come to a corporate setting, you just have to make sure there are certain requirements you just have to meet. It's almost a showstopper. If you don't meet that, it's very difficult for you to use that, either for your employees or put that into a product. Ultimately, democratizing that and so on.